You're right. This is the third film in the crime section now. First up is Lahane, the Ultimate Edition. This is a steelbook, it's limited. 10,000. I've got 8,379. Absolutely great film. Really, really good. Not a bad word to say about it. Physical sales awesome, and this is the Criterion edition of Lahane. Hard Times, Walter Hill. As I say, I'm a big fan of him. Charles Bronson's great, and this is an underground boxer. James Coburn as his manager. Great film. Australian film, The Hard Word, Guy Pearce and Joel Edgerton. Harsh Times, Christian Bale, Freddie Rodriguez. I enjoyed this. It's a bit kind of nauseating at times for Christian Bale. Him kind of talking straight in this. It doesn't really sound right. I don't know why. It's still a good film, but good ending to this special edition of Heat. Well, again, one of those perfect films. Not many of them, but this one is one of the best shootouts ever in a film, hands down. Hardly anything touches it. I was reading somewhere that was still the video was played to recruits, American recruits, and joined the army, playing the shootout scene following the bank robbery, the way to advance under fire. It's just an epic film. It's just absolutely amazing. The Heist, Gene Hackman, Danny DeVito, Delroy Lindo. It's okay. History of Violence, great film. Oh, the brutality in this film is unreal at times. Really, really great film. A sec, just a bit awkward. Right. Criterion edition of The Hit. Tim Roth and John Hurt, two hitmen, going kill Supergrass, hiding in Spain, played by Terence Stamp. Not a bad one, pretty good. Hoffa, Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito. I like this one. I think you can get a longer version of this. I like the film. Don't know how accurate it is, but a Criterion edition of Homicide, David Mamet. Reminds me a lot of kind of Sidney Lumet's kind of cop films. This is a really, really good one. Joe Montagna's really, really, really good in this. As is William H. Macy. Great little film. Hoodlum. Lance Fishburne playing Bumpy Johnson. You know Bumpy Johnson. He dies at the beginning of American Gangster. Kind of a rampart of Harlem. I think after Madame Queen died, I think that's her name. Tim Roth playing Dutch Schultz for Flegenheimer. It's not a bad one. Bill Duke directs. I'm a fan of Bill Duke. I don't know how he doesn't really get it kind of correct. Well, at times it's a bit. Madame Queen surely didn't. She didn't take down. Dutch Schultz. It was more Dutch Schultz. I think he threatened to murder. Was it Dewey or Dooley? One of the it was something in New York. I can't remember. Was he a high-ranking lawyer? Was he? I can't think what he was, but it was once he did that. I think the commission took him out, one of his bodyguards. It's not a bad film though. And The Hustler. This is a great film. Absolutely incredible. That's a documentary, Hooligan. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Ian Butch Stuttard. Spent a good deal of time with the ICF in the city firm West Ham. If you read the book on the ICF, you'll realise how much footage he had to get rid of. I think he could only use about 1% of the footage he used, the documentary, because a lot of it was pretty violent. I think I love to have seen some of the footage he did take. It's pretty good. A lot of the faces, the main faces of the ISIF, you don't really see in this. They kind of, whenever you see them conveniently, like a paper's kind of holding them, they're not stupid. Kaz Pennant shows his face once or twice in it though, which is probably, daft, ID. This is another football hooligan film. This is a personal favourite of mine. Following a police undercover operation with the fictional Shadwell Town. I think Shadwell Town must be either West Ham or Millwall, representing them in some way, changing the names obviously. Good film. I like this one. The violence is daft. It's real good. I like it. It's a guilty pleasure. That's not a guilty pleasure. I like the film. This isn't a guilty pleasure. This is IRA King of Nothing. Damien Chapper. He's out of Blood In, Blood Out. He attempted to make a film on the IRA and failed so spectacularly. I couldn't even put it into words. This version's from Holland. Some of the worst Irish accents you'll ever hear in this, honest to God. Here he had to run out of Northern Ireland because he ran up a lot of debts when filming there. Just ran out, didn't pay him. It's absolutely unbelievably shit. He's got absolutely no idea of the history behind it, otherwise he wouldn't have done a shit film like it. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I actually wished I was dead watching this. It's a pile of shite. As I said, Clive Owen sends me into a coma at times, just boredom. In Bruges, unbelievable film. Really, really good film. Really like it. Brendan Gleeson's great in it. The ending is great. Playing the Dubliners, Raglan Road, Luke Kelly singing. I'm a big fan of Luke Kelly. I love this. I love the song at the end of it. Infernal Affairs trilogy. Outstanding films. I got these on Blu-ray as well. I missed one out there. Infiltrator. This isn't a bad one. Jewish American journalist played by Oliver Platt goes undercover in one of the neo-Nazi skinhead gangs in Germany. Good film. I like this film a lot. It's a good cast as well. I recommend that. It's a good film. Internal Affairs, Andy Garcia, Richard Gere. Richard Gere is badass in this. He plays a true piece of shit. When he takes out his partner in this, I forget who plays his partner. But it is cold. Some cold shit when he takes out his partner in that. Inside Man, actually the one kind of Clive Owen film I don't mind. This is Spike Lee. Is this Spike Lee? Yeah, it's not one of my favourite Spike Lee films, but it's not bad. JCVD, absolutely incredible film. Jean-Claude Van Damme gives the performance of his life in this. It's just absolutely incredible. Please watch this film. He's absolutely awesome in it. Deserves full respect for it. I love Van Damme anyway. Great. Johnny Handsome, Walter Hill again. Oh, this is so quality. Funny enough, Mickey Rourke when he's mangled in this actually looks how he looks now, which is you forget he wasn't an ugly bloke, but he looks really mad now after operations. Lance Henriksen is just badass in this as well. This is what it's all about. Great film. Johnny Was. This isn't what it's all about. This is an absolute pile of shite. Oh, is Vinnie Jones an ex-IRA man in this? Just don't even bother with it. It's just awful. Killing Zoe. This is hang on a sec. I'll try and get this out. This is a French edition. I'm a massive fan of Killing Zoe. Trying to get it out. It's a real pisser. There you go. I'll drop the case. Right. Comes with the normal edition and the French extended edition. It's really, really nice. But I'm not going to take it out because it looks like one of the discs about to fall out. But it's a great film. It's a great edition as well. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Robert Downey Jr., Val Kilmer, great film. L67, French crime film, not bad. LA Confidential, great film. Russell Crowe just plays an absolute terror in it. Lakeview Terrace begins well, and then it kind of falls on its arse. Last Done miniseries. Walter Hill, Last Man Standing, great film. Real just epic shootouts. Really enjoy that. Good cast as well. Layer Cake, A good film, not as good as it could have been. I like Jamie Foreman and Cole Meany's performances in that. But Leon, one of those perfect films again. Gary Oldman, we need him back, the psychotic, batshit crazy Gary Oldman. That's where he's at. He's so great in this. Let Him Have It. Little Odessa. Tim Roth playing a Russian hitman. Great film. Brilliant film. Long Good Friday, probably one of the best gangster films ever made. Definitely one of the best British films. Gives performance of his life in this. Bob Hoskins as Howard Shad. Great film. Love, Honour and Obey. Not bad. Yeah, it's okay. It's worth a watch. Alan Clark's Made in Britain. Great film. Magician, Australian film. Chopper Meets Leon. Yeah, I suppose it's following Australian hitman around. Good film. I like this one. Really good film. Criterion edition of A Man Bites Dog. Brutal film. Brutal film. It's a Belgian film. Yeah, I think it is. It's a great film. Really brutal. When he dispatches the family in this, my lord, harsh. Massacre Mafia style, and this is apparently limited to 500, but it doesn't say it's limited, which pisses me off royal. It's not bad. It's just literally one scene after another of just violence, really. It's kind of crazy. It's okay. Memories of a Murder. Hugh Brothers Menace to Society, said deluxe edition. It's extended. Little bits of violence here and there, I think. There's not that much stuff added. Apart from that junkie guy who offers, to suck your dick for cheeseburgers, he takes a bit of a slapping off one of the guys in this before he gets killed. Menace to Society is a great film, just great soundtrack as well. Miami Vice, not bad. Certainly not one of man's best. Miller's Crossing, one of my favourite gangster films of all time. I think it's my favourite Coen Brothers film. Just epic. Albert Finney's just taking on the hitmen with Danny Boy Blaze in the background. It's just amazing. Gabriel Byrne is incredible in this film. Monument Avenue with Dennis Leary, Cole Meany. Good film. Set in South Boston, I think. Good one. Mulholland Falls, great film. Nick Nolte again playing just badass. His team as well are just hard as fucking it as well. Chaz Parliamentary, Michael Madsen, Chris Benz, good lineup. Murder in the First, great film. God, Kevin Bacon. Gary Oldman is a sadistic bastard in this. When he cuts his kid heel in this, great film. So Bootleg and Murder in the Heartland. Tim Roth playing Charles Starkweather and his murder spree in Nebraska. Great film. Thoroughly recommend that. Really good. I don't know why it hasn't got an official release yet. My Kingdom. Set in Liverpool gangland. Richard Harris's last film. Is this a take on King Lear? I think it is. In the modern. Great film. Jimmy Minstrey as a Sikh, just nutcase in this. Really good. Can't really stand him now, but he's good in that. The last film on the shelf is Narc. Jason Patrick Ray, a great film. But Buster Rhymes turns up in this, and although he repulses me in Halloween, the last Halloween when he fights Rocco Myers, he's good in this. Good acting as well when they're being interrogated by Ray Liotta. A great film. That's the end of this shelf. And cheers for watching and subscribing.